Oh my
About to fuck him in the
god.
break room?
I miss Jane, man. I knew it. I knew it.
We back in the fucking lab? What's going on?
That was fucking sad as shit.
Oh.
Whoa, Hank!
I'm back.
Hank's a badass.
Oh god, he's so... Oh my god. Alright. Welcome back to the channel. And if you're new, welcome for the first time. Kick back, we hope you stay a while. We have a Patreon page. The link will be in the description and in our bio. Click the link, it'll take you right to our page where we post our full reactions as well as some Patreon exclusives, some behind the scenes stuff in the future. We haven't done anything like that yet, but I do plan to in the future. It's just kind of harder now just because we don't really have like a very good setup, so there's not much to do behind the scenes. But we do have some plans for some Patreon exclusive content besides reactions as well, so yeah, stay tuned for that. We also have a Discord. The link will be in the description and in our bio as well. Click the link, it'll take you right to our server. Just accept the invite, you'll be able to chat with us and the rest of the Discord fam. A bunch of pretty cool people in there. We just chat about movies, shows, games, music, life, etc.
Etc.
So join. It's a lot of fun. Quick little update. We used to do, we tried doing a little series called A Trip to the Movies, which was pretty much where we just did like a little mini 2-minute vlog at the beginning of the video of us going to the movies, and then when we got back we would discuss the movie. Didn't really stick, just because I think the style was just not what people were looking for. And I don't know, I just don't think we did it enough for it to like pick up or catch on or anything. And yeah, so I think we're gonna replace it with a different type of movie, kind of similar but just a little bit different, where we're just gonna cut the vlog stuff out pretty much and just kind of do like a little review, so the movie, like the episode's not as long. It'll just be like quicker episodes where we just do the review of the movie if it's newer. And we might go over some movies that we've seen once or twice before, but it's been a while, and kind of do like a little deep dive into them. So that way it's just like a little change of pace from all the reactions. It won't be replacing any of the reactions, just a little extra piece of fun content, something that's a little different, change of pace for us, change of pace for the channel, and add a little bit of variety. We're back with Breaking Bad, episode 3. I don't have the episode up in front of me, so I don't know what it's called. One momento. Whoa. Let's not do that.
I.F.T.
Yep. The episode's called I.F.T. I don't know what that means yet, but I'm sure we'll figure it out. Maybe. Last episode, Walt broke back into the house.
Yes.
That's what happened. Walt broke back into the house. The twins, I want to say people have been calling them the twins, kind of hunted him down and then pulled out last second because of Gus. I want to say it's because of Gus.
Mm-hmm.
Jesse
bought his parents' house,
which was probably my favorite part of that episode. Was
me too.
Jesse buying the house and telling his parents to kick rocks. That was fun to watch.
That was fun.
And yeah, we're pretty much just setting things up right now. Things are kind of slowly moving themselves into place little by little, and that's kind of where we're at. Just moving forward. So yeah, episode 3, I.F.T. Let's get into it. Starting at 3, 2, 1. He's impatient grabbing that thing.
I thought that guy was dead.
Machete. Flashback probably. Machete's another dude. I feel like he's been the same age forever.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Para el gran filósofo.
Off with the head. Alright, so that was the boss. I'm assuming.
What?
I said, so I'm assuming that guy was the boss.
Maybe, yeah. Yeah, my pizza's still left.
That uncut pizza.
I'm assuming Saul Goodman doesn't need to know. Mum's the word.
Who's he talking to there, you think, Gus?
That'd be my guess, yeah.
Oh, she's about to freak out.
Oh, God.
What the hell are you doing in there?
I'm back.
I'm
No,
back.
You're not back. Walt, you're not back. Get out of there.
No, it's
I'm not coming in there until you get out.
well. Suit yourself.
Walter's a fucking menace.
He said, I'm back.
What is wrong with you?
Skylar, I have every right to be here.
No, you don't. You don't live here anymore.
Low-key, if I was Skylar, I'd be pretty fucking pissed. Especially if, like, I knew that he was dealing meth. I'd be like, dude, get the fuck out of my house.
Yes, I want to report a disturbance, please. No, it's not. It's not exactly. It's a domestic issue.
This family is everything to me. Without it, I have nothing to lose.
Fine.
It's a big line. It's going to make him dangerous.
Yes, my name is Skylar White. I need
Nothing to
police
lose.
assistance at my home right away. They're coming.
No shit, Skylar. He's like, alright, I'm just gonna grade my papers.
Yeah, he's like, I'm going to go back to what I was doing. And if I'm her, I'm going somewhere where he, like, doesn't know where you're at. Instead of trying to fight for this house that he clearly doesn't want to give up, like, go somewhere where he won't find you.
Hey, I am starving. How about a grilled cheese?
Yeah, sure. You want one too?
God, he's so... Oh, my God.
When the sandwich is ready, I'll bring it to your room.
That looks so good.
Yeah, it does. With the Lay's chips? Come on now. God,
What?
Walt's
The
being
fuck,
so petty
Walter?
right now.
I came home from work and he was back. He just moved back into the house, and I asked him to leave, but he won't listen.
Has he ever hit you?
No, this is not about violence. This is about trespassing. About him being
I don't think
It's his house. He
I would
can't
say
really
it's-
trespass.
You're divorced then.
breaking and entering.
Whose name is on the title to the house?
Both of us. It's jointly owned.
We can't arrest a man for breaking into his own house. Not without a court order requiring he stays away from the premises. I got her, honey.
He's so petty. Oh my God.
Oh, that was it. Is it possible maybe he's broken any laws that you know of? Anything at all?
Girl, if you want him out of the house, just tell him.
She's
Even if you just got a suspicion of wrongdoing.
she's not gonna say it.
I know. Well, then she can't get mad.
Thank you, officers. We're sorry.
Walt's playing the game, man. He is playing the game.
Why you gotta do this to Dad?
Junior.
I think it's
Is he
his
listening
parents.
to voicemails?
Of Jane, yeah. I think.
So I couldn't hear what the voice was.
I think it was Jane's.
He lives! Happy housewarming, kid.
Remember the other day when I brought up the idea of you getting back in touch with your partner? Well, I kind of wanted to refloat that boat. Look at this place. You're house poor. You got no bankroll. If you get the maestro cooking again, I'll make it worth your while.
Jesse's so sad anytime he's on the screen now.
I know. It makes me sad. I'm happy that he's healthy, but I know that doesn't mean shit because he's still sad.
Is he calling up the chef?
It's going to be the voicemail again.
Hey, if you're
Yep.
trying to tell me something, I've got 4 little words for you. Do not call this. However, if you're cool, leave it at the beep.
Hank! I miss Hank.
Waiting for him to finally sniff Walter's trail that's been under his nose for 3 seasons. 2 seasons and 3 episodes.
Listen, thanks again.
His
sir.
laugh.
I really
Ah!
appreciate it. Thank you.
The fuck's he doing?
It's like,
Parker called in a couple of favors. El Paso wants me back.
What the fuck is this scene?
Thank you.
what are all these little ad-libs? He does not want to go back.
He doesn't want that at all.
Señores, bienvenidos. Gracias por venir.
That's a pain in the ass.
That's probably so heavy.
Discúlpame, Gustavo.
Do they know that Walter White is Heisenberg?
I think so, because he told them the bell.
Calm down.
Con su permiso, señores.
I still kind of like the cousins.
Yeah, they're alright.
I don't know why. They're just like kind of tough.
They're okay.
Hey, if you're trying to tell me something. Hey, if you're trying to tell me something, I've got 4 little words for you. Do not call this. However, if you're cool.
I miss Jane.
Skylar, want some help?
Oh, she doesn't want help, Walter.
And put some pants on.
She definitely doesn't want you around without your pants on.
Skylar, I can't advise you properly if you don't give me all the facts. Understand, I'm bound by the attorney-client privilege to keep everything you tell me a secret. I can't tell a soul unless you authorize me to. My husband makes meth. Methamphetamine. Your husband's a drug dealer. A manufacturer, technically. Sue your husband for divorce immediately. Let me go to the police and tell them what you just told me. I'll go in ex parte to get a restraining order from the court today. If he comes anywhere near you and your children, he'll go straight to jail. No questions asked.
I don't want my son to find out that his father is a criminal.
I feel bad that he's got like PTSD.
He's definitely been going through it. He's been doing a little bit better lately. But
It's over there. Take her home.
Man, in this place, the bartender's probably holding.
what the hell's he doing?
Where you going?
Take a leak.
Jesus, get yourself some Lomax. Got a problem with us? Bitch.
Your move.
Whoa, Hank!
Oh, damn.
Hank's a badass. That was fire.
Man, Walt would have got his fucking ass whooped.
Yeah, what up? Yeah. Hank was quick with it. He was like, let's go.
He said, "You're a move." He thought he was in an old western for a second. I feel like he's gonna end up calling one of these times, and it's gonna say like the number is no longer
Yeah.
in use or whatever.
The number you have reached was 49495. Area code 505 is no longer.
I miss Jane, man. I miss her so bad. That was so fucking sad.
We back in the fucking lab? What's going on?
That was fucking sad as shit. He's gonna do it without Walt?
I mean, I think he knows how now.
Skylar. Can we talk?
We're hanging back, saw a deal go down. I went outside to call it in. You stayed to keep an eye on the suspects. That's when they attacked you.
Gomi's looking out.
What I didn't tell them is that you left your gun under the seat before you went back inside.
Not happy.
Skylar, that money is for this roof over your head. The mortgage that you are not going to be able to afford on a part-time bookkeeper's salary when I'm gone. Please. Please. I didn't steal it. It doesn't belong to anyone else. I earned it. All that I've done, all the sacrifices that I have made for this family, all of it will be for nothing if you don't accept what I've earned.
Oh my
You about to fuck him in
god.
the break room?
Yup. I knew it. I knew it.
She's about to come home and tell him about it too, probably.
I hope you don't mind. I invited Lewis to stay for dinner tonight. You know, as a thank you for driving Walter Jr. to school for us. Look, I just want to say that I feel good about our talk this morning, and I'm very eager to hear what you're thinking about.
Walter's like hyping himself up too much about selling meth.
Seems a little delusioned.
It is good, don't you think?
Yeah, maybe a season and a half ago, Walt.
Yeah. Skylar's over you, bro.
She's about to drop it on him. I bet. She's about to throw it at him.
I fucked Ted.
I knew it.
I want you both close to eat your salad, okay?
Really?
No. Being like salad, but
She did that on purpose so she could tell him so he would get mad and leave.
She's definitely trying to start.
That was a
shit.
spiteful thing. I don't think that she actually wanted to fuck Ted. She knows he'll get mad enough.
She
and
definitely did that on purpose.
we'll fucking dip out. Walter's such a fucking moron, bro. Like, he sucks at lying. He's just...
Yeah, he's kind of an idiot. He's really smart, but he's an idiot at the same time.
He's like, I feel really good about our talk this morning, and I'm eager to hear what you have to say. What?
She said, "What are you doing in there? I'm back." That was funny as shit.
She's like, Walter, I am not coming in the house until you leave. He was like, all right.
Suit
Hung up the
yourself.
phone, closed the blinds.
Suit yourself.
He's like, hey, Walt Jr., how about a grilled cheese?
Yeah. So, the real important thing, Jesse's in the lab.
That is not the important thing. The important thing is that Jesse's clean.
Yeah, I mean, I'm glad he's clean, but I'm saying like that's the important thing that we got from this section of the story is that Jesse's back in the lab. Like that's a big deal.
I feel so bad for Jesse.
He's definitely going through it. And I don't think getting in the lab is the best choice for him. But
No,
that's where he's
mentally,
at.
absolutely not.
But that's where he's at. Gus, I think, is kind of started a little... I don't want to say he started anything with the cartel yet, but it's something that I could see being the start of something later down the road between him and the cartel. With how they were like, yo, we need to kill this Walter White, and he was like, no. I could see how that can turn into something later down the road.
Yeah.
So that's going on.
I want to know what's going on with Jane's dad. We haven't seen him in a grip.
Yeah. Haven't heard anything from him since the episode
The plane
1.
crash.
So, yeah, I don't know what's going on with him. I don't know if he's going to be a big piece anymore, if it's just like you hear about it later, or if you don't hear it all. I don't know.
I think he'll come back. I think he'll come back for a little bit.
But for what?
I don't know. I mean, I haven't had a fucking clue where this show's been going, so.
I just don't know what he would come back for unless it's something to do with Jesse. Like Jesse's character development.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Jesse has a lot of character development. I feel like that's about to come, and I feel like he's going to be a part of it.
Maybe. So, I don't know what's going on with Jesse. I don't know if he's planning on calling Walter for that, or if he's just planning to lone wolf it himself the whole time, or what. I don't know what the hell Walt's about to do now that he just got that news. He's about to be pissed off and do something dumb, probably. It's the Walter White thing to do.
Good. I like that Walter White.
He's a bad guy. He's like the fucking villain of the story, almost.
I like when they're in the lab.
It's definitely one of the shows that it's most fun to watch. Like, this stuff's interesting, don't get me wrong, but the show is definitely when it's most fun to watch when there's the other side of the story going on.
We haven't had any Walt and Jesse content in a little bit.
Yeah. Look, Walter just fucking sucks, man. He's such a shitty person.
He is just too good of a character for me not to put him in my top 5.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely a very well-written character, and Brian fucking plays him perfectly.
He definitely sucks. Like,
it's just getting so hard to root for him.
I don't think you're meant to root for him. I don't think you're meant to root
well, I mean,
for him.
where you start with the show, you definitely root for him. Then you go through a transition of like, okay, like I'm rooting for this dude to do well and like do this plan that he's setting out to do. Mm-hmm. And then he keeps getting darker and darker and just getting worse and worse. And now, I mean, where we're at right now, it's hard to root for him. And I don't see him getting any better, so. It's just getting hard to root for him. And while like I don't necessarily like look at Skylar and be like, yes, I'm rooting for you, I definitely, as it goes on, it's kind of like, all right, well, Skylar, do what you're gonna do, man, because Walt's a fucking idiot. Like, at first it was frustrating because it was like you see that Walt's trying to do everything for Skylar, but then as time goes on, you're just like, man, Walt, like, I'm over it, dude. Like, you're a fucking jackass.
That's what dealing drugs does to you.
He ain't a dealer, he's a manufacturer.
Makes you
Get it fucking right, man. You and that goddamn lawyer, he ain't no fucking street level drug dealer, man.
Makes you a different person.
He's
dealing drugs and shit. It makes you an asshole.
Not the big wig, he's the mid wig.
It makes you not give a fuck about anybody, really. I mean, I got beef with Walter because he let Jane die.
Forget the fact that he's a liar and a shitty husband and just a overall bad person.
He cares about Jesse.
I don't think he does, man. I think
Yes, he does.
I think he did a little bit.
We've got confirmation that he does.
I think he did a little bit, but I think at the end of the day, he doesn't give a fuck.
I think he does.
I just don't.
We got confirmation.
From what?
Him literally putting him into rehab and saving him from the drug house and literally referring to him as his nephew.
I mean, that's great.
I think he does.
Maybe deep down he does a little bit. I just think when it comes down, at the end of the day, I don't think he really gives enough of a fuck about Jesse for it to be like a viable relationship.
I hope that he values him more as the show goes on, but I don't really know. I feel like Jesse's...
I don't think he's going to. I think it's going to be Walt against the world here soon.
I feel like Jesse's going to be like... I don't know.
I don't know where Jesse's character's going, but I do think Walt's going to end up being just I think it's just going to be him against the world here in a bit, the way he's going.
I'm down for that.
I can be down for it.
I'm down for that. He pisses me off. Walter pisses.
Yeah, he pisses me
He
off
pisses
sometimes.
me off, but he is a really good character. Like,
Yeah, he is.
I love to hate him. Also, speaking of loving to hate, where the fuck is Badger? I'm not mad about
ask
it.
where Badger is. You disrespect him all the time. Leave Badger out of it.
You didn't let me finish. I'm not mad about it. I don't miss Badger.
I could go for some Badger content. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I don't miss Badger, but I just, like, I want to know what he's up to, you know?
I could kind of go for some Badger content. I'm not gonna lie. All the seriousness between Walt and Skylar, man, I need my Badger content. That's what I
I'm
need.
good.
I want some of that, Vince. Where's that at?
I'm good. I'm sure we'll fucking see his dumbass soon.
All this damn family drama. Give me Badger's little stupid one-liners.
And Skinny Pete. Where's Skinny Pete?
Yeah, where's Skinny Pete at? Well, he dipped out. He said he was over it.
He's gonna come back.
Think so?
Yes. 100%. Badger and Skinny Pete are definitely gonna come back, especially if Jesse's making shit. Who the fuck is gonna sell him? Who the fuck's gonna sell
He's
it?
got Saul. He doesn't need them.
I think they're gonna come back.
He does. The thing is, where they're at now, they don't need street level sellers because they got the big shit now with Gus and Saul and stuff. They don't need that street level shit. They're making millies.
They're gonna come back.
They're making millies now.
They're gonna come back. I'm pretty confident in Skinny Pete and Badger.
They're not doing that thou wow a week shit anymore. They're doing that millie talk. You know?
I miss Jane. I'm sad.
Well, she's dead.
I'm sad about it.
Not coming back unless you rewatch her 3 episodes.
She was in more than 3 episodes. I listened to her on a podcast the other day. That actress, anyway.
Ridiculous.
Also, stop leaving spoilers in the comments.
People are probably gonna do it anyway. We're just gonna
Like,
stop looking at the comments.
Like, who
here
does
soon.
that? You're ruining it for everybody else who wants to leave a comment.
Yeah, we're probably just gonna stop.
See, you ruined it.
Well, hold on, because I know some of our subs who won't spoil things.
Yeah.
So when I see their names, I feel safe to look at their comments. But when I see names that I don't know, I usually stay away from them. If you're commenting something that isn't a spoiler and I don't answer, that's probably wise because I don't recognize your name compared to some of the others that I recognize a little bit more. So, just trying to stay away from spoilers. We're not trying to not interact with you guys because we do like to interact with you guys, but we are trying to avoid the spoilers. It's all part of the game.
I'm just gonna stop reading the comments.
Might as well. Alright, that was episode 3. We'll catch you in the next one. As always, thank you for watching, and until next time.
I gotta stretch my legs.
Peace.